Anywho, Angel is going to grand finals right now, and Numbers is going to losers, facing who's he facing?
Where Taka? Can we get the bracket up?
Alright, right now it's gonna be Arhungry versus Lingling.
So anyway, TV player, what are your thoughts about this new patch that's coming out? Because they revealed some changes to Bayonetta though, which from what I understand seem to be a lot of nerfs on that most part though. But how do you think that will constitute to like understanding like how she is played in neutral?
I mean, really, I feel like the Bayonetta matchup kind of feels like almost the same for every character. You just can't overcommit. Because, I mean, you don't want to get hit by her up B or get, you know, red with Witch Time.
Exactly. Like, I feel like they changed like a lot of like hitboxes and damages and like smash DI durations. Though,
I
but
think
that's
she actually did get one buff, I heard. Apparently, the first hit of her fair does less knockback, so Bayonetta could actually get like more combos out of it.
Honestly though, like they merged her before though, but it's like
as long as she has those options, she's still gonna be a good character. It almost seems like.
The way I look at it though is like with the patches and stuff, I feel like with most of the characters that have gotten the nerfs and whatnot, it's exposed players that have not been able to play that character to that said level, but there's still characters that are loyal to the other, you know? But anyway, so is this
Lingling versus Arhungry? Lingling sticking to his Peach and Arhungry.
His Peach is really good, honestly.
Oh, very good, yes.
Like I looked at that though, I'm like, wait, is that TV play running and is that
nah.
sword shield? Okay.
Not enough damage there.
Nah, too early for that. Too early. That is too early. So anyways, Lingling has a really good Peach there.
Very nice.
And Arhungry has a pretty footwork.
His footwork is very on point. He makes all the right reads. Very patient.
Yeah, and Peach alone is a pretty patient character though, because of all the stuff that you gotta do.
It's almost important. I feel like Peach has to respect a lot of things about certain characters, but when played well, can certainly, you know, dish it out pretty well.
Exactly though, like because the thing one thing about Peach though is regardless of who's playing her though, her neutral is like in a whole other category, and that is a nice
reading the regular getup, getting
nice
the tipper F tilt.
Nice tipper F tilt right there by Arhungry. Nice stuff there. So anyways, with this kind of matchup though, I don't think Peach does too well against sword fighters, honestly.
It's definitely a problem for her, but she does have a projectile that makes zoning a little bit easier, and if you're also smart, you'll also make those like frame perfect reactions where you'll like wait for them to throw out a hitbox and then punish accordingly, like Lingling did right there, just grabbing out of the third, fourth hit of that dancing blade.
Okay. Yeah, like the way I look at it though is I feel like with certain matchups with sword fighters though, Peach can capitalize to it though, but the thing is Peach has to go in when doing her attacks though, like unless like you know how to mix up with the turn-ups and stuff, which takes a little bit of time for you to get it up, and you want to make sure you don't catch it. You have to like expect a lot of weird stuff though, especially when playing matchups with her though, along with like trying to know her neutral.
Yeah.
Same thing with Marth though. You have to space out stuff. You can't just like go in your face or you're just gonna get punished for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like Arhungry is doing really well right now with his Marth right now.
Yeah, and he's and we've seen him mostly play ZSS.
Yeah, I heard really good things about his ZSS. So like I heard it was pretty good for the most part.
Okay.
Nice
patiently waiting on the ledge, baiting out that up smash, getting that float cancel nair, ending the stock.
Yeah, good stuff right there to Lingling. But can he be able to come back from that and try to capitalize it a little bit more? It can happen either way. So who knows what'll happen?
Yeah.
Because when it comes to stuff like this, though, it could still be anybody's game, though, because you never know who's gonna come back.
Yeah. Okay.
So right now, you have to make sure you don't get tippered.
Absolutely.
Like especially right there, though, like Marth would have had that right there if he was able to get that the right hit.
Oh, okay.
Nice up B right there.
Not enough hits done on those turnips. That is definitely a buff that Peach needs.
I feel they will probably do that at 1.16 though, because Peach, the only thing that they did with Peach though was like something about her.
They took away. They took it out. Like the first hit of her up air doesn't hit people on the ground anymore, so the infinite is no longer possible.
Okay.
That's gonna be a kill.
Raise the roof, Marth says. And Arhungry takes game 1.
But certainly nice effort there by Lingling making that comeback.
Absolutely, though. Both good players, good stuff to both peoples. And again, we don't see that many Peaches that often because the way we usually see most of them, they just either don't play neutral the right way for her, or they just don't know matchups and how she does bad against characters. But because we have characters like Cloud that exist, Peach has just so much trouble with dealing with that kind of thing. Though, like you're a Peach player yourself, TB. Though, like I would know, and I've been doing like a lot of matchup making. Though, like I'm already working on like an entire matchup chart at the moment, though, to like help players and stuff like that. So I'll try to get back to that soon. But anyways, we are now in game 2, where Lingling picks FD, oddly enough. So this is an interesting pick.
I think so, because lots of sword characters like Marth, who have aerials that cover so much, generally try to avoid stages with platforms.
Yeah, because stages with platforms, though, I feel those are ones, though, that sword fighters do best in, like Marth, Cloud especially.
Absolutely, yes.
And Peach, I feel, can do well with platforms too, but she doesn't get as much reward out of it unless you're like using her up air or something like that, or if you know how to like short hop, float cancel with some of the animations that she is currently doing right now.
Okay.
So, anywho, we are now
gets hit with dot eyes.
Looking at dot eyes, which I feel is probably the second strongest turn up from what I understand.
It is.
So it's Stitch Face,
then dot eyes, and then the winky face.
Then winky face, then so on.
And then of course you can't disregard the possibility of Mr. Saturn and Bob Bomb.
Yeah, those can come up at just pure random, though. Like, you never know what to expect, honestly. Like, that's the thing about Peach, though. She's just unpredictable. Like, she's unpredictable. Marth, you just had to play really, really smart with the character, though. Like, when I saw that Marth was a low-tier character in the first tier list, I'm like, I disagree with this strongly, because I talked to guys like Mr. E at one point in time, though, and then like I got to see a couple things that he did in some of his matches. I'm like, okay, so this is how you play Marth. This is what like smart Marth players do, and I see like how Marth is able to get out of combos the best way. And I feel that alone would make him like a better character than he would be credited for. But I do understand his bad matchups and the fact that lag and landing lag just completely plague him, but it's like, that's why he's not really a short hop character, though, to be honest, though, unless you're like trying to follow it up with something in particular. So he's really more of a full hop character just because his physics are just really weird.
Yeah.
But anywho, so Marth has Peach on the ropes right now.
Yeah.
Where Marth is at 123%. This one Tiara smash will probably do it, to be honest. And we got the Stitch Face. That Stitch Face can do some wonderful things. And oh no, wait,
he just kind of forgot that Arhungry still had his second jump, but
yeah. If he didn't have the jump though, then I felt like that would have like taken the stock right there.
Definitely, yeah. It's almost 150% damage. Like it would have killed earlier in other games, but in this game it takes a while.
Oh, absolutely. But anyways, though, again, Marth is doing a fantastic job with being able to keep up the ground game, whereas the Peach, though, and Marth's air game is pretty solid too, though, because Fair comes out so quickly, and just like with Peach and whatnot, though, her air game is really good too, because of stuff that you can follow up and whatnot, and even when you're trying to get people with the offstage game, there's just so much that you can do with both characters, honestly. It's just dependent on like who you're playing against, like character-wise though, and what you need to do for that matchup. What I think about Peach though is like you have to know like certain matchups with her, so that way like you know what you can't do, because certain things that she does doesn't work with every character because of like fall properties and weight properties, whether they're floaty, fast fallers. It's all dependent on certain characters though. Like you can't combo characters like Marth, and Marth just went.
He just read that roll, got the fair that hit him like right almost, like they were almost like face to face, and he still got hit by the fair.
Exactly. Like,
and Arhungry did not expect to get hit by it, and he probably kind of wasn't able to DI it, but you know, that fair is still really strong, and plus Peach had rage too.
We call it Wrath of Tiara, or like what happens in Prom Night, like that movie with Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh boy.
Good movie, by the way. If you haven't seen it, check it out.
Okay, so I've just been informed that Dark Peach's won his match against Snakey, so if Lingling wins this match, we're going to get treated to a Peach Ditto.
This will be interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a Peach Ditto before. honestly.
They're pretty fun to play.
Like, I had never seen like Slayers and Numeki go at it though, and they're
That
like the
would
two
be
best Peaches
interesting.
I've seen right now.
Slayers and Crow have actually done Peach Dittos before. They're both from the same region, and they're both very high-level Peach players.
Yeah, and the region they're in is actually really, really stacked because you have like
yeah.
Larry Lure, X-Ax, I think, wait, does K9 live in that region too?
I'm not entirely sure.
Like, I know Void is usually in that region a lot.
Yeah.
Like, you got Mr. Con, Johnny Westside, a lot of really strong players. Can't forget Zero, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh, boy.
just a lot of really strong players in that region. But anywho, Peach right now is
Lingling
just trying to make
really
the
opening it up
comebacks
here.
and opening up just on all the things that you can do especially.
Ooh,
And I thought that was
whiffed
going to be
that
a
there.
tipper, or that would have been it.
No, he was like right in his face.
And good tipper back air.
Oh,
good
is that going to do
double
it?
Tipper.
Oh, my goodness.
Tipper forward smash is
Couple
just
bad calls
ready.
there. That'll do
Wow.
it. Or
TR
no,
smash
that's
and
DI.
nice DI right there by Arhungry.
Oh,
And
let's jump to
got
back
the booty.
air.
Got the Peach booty.
Peach the Disco Queen, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly. She's doing the Donna Summers magic.
MacArthur's Park is melting in the dark.
Yeah. Alrighty, so right now,
Okay.
Peach is trying to like get some combos and racks and stuff going, and Marth is not really the type of character to combo because I feel
No.
Marth could just get out of the stuff because of up B and counter.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Marth is definitely a more read-based character.
Exactly, there's people saying that he's like a low tier character though
No.
is a tremendous
Well,
understatement.
I don't think people are saying that now, especially
Like
with
definitely
all the
not
buffs.
now because of the patch and the buffs and everything though. Because keep in mind though, the patch that came out with the tier list though, that was in a completely different meta. But now
Yeah.
with this meta, like Sheik is nerfed, Zero Suit's nerfed. Like we're not seeing as many Sheiks win tournaments lately.
Yeah.
Even though there are good Sheiks out there, and
Oh
wow,
my goodness. Ugh.
Lingling with the balancedness.
Jeez. Okay,
Good
so
stuff to both players, and Lingling was just being unreal right now, and we're gonna get that Peach Ditto right now.
Unreal right now. It was fate. I am so glad I decided to come here today.
Hey, you come in here and can encourage the Peach Ditto. I'm not even kidding you, man.
Okay, so
The people of the Peach players. It's the best analogy. I rest my case.